Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. So anyway, what's up? It's good. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet because I have minimum notes. And I want to see how fast I can actually get through one of these. And maybe it'll help me with the YouTube web interactives rating, what the fuck ever. Anyway, I want to talk about last week's episode of The Punisher. Did I say The Punisher? Of Daredevil Born Again. The Punisher. But you'll see why I made that mistake in a minute. Let's start off at the top. Kingpin has kept his promise to Vanessa thus far. He hasn't killed Adam for stooping his lady. He only put him in a cage and tortures him by eating expensive meals and drinking wine in front of him while he withers away. I don't suspect this will last for long because sooner or later, Fisk will have a bad day because being mayor is not all it's chalked up to be. He's finding it out now, and I think he's going to take it out on Adam really soon. Side note: during this week's episode, they went to couples therapy again, which will never get old. They spoke of why Vanessa cheated with this guy and what she found appealing about the guy, which she started to in front of Kingpin. The therapist asked her privately if she was concerned about her safety, and she said no. But later on at night, before you find about Adam, she started to question it just a little bit. And you know what, Vanessa? You may not be wrong. Because when this whole mayor thing falls through, and it will, Kingpin's going to be coming back for that title, and he don't share. So if you don't step aside, you could end up in that cage right next to Adam, or Adam's body. Leave it to the Punisher. Hello and welcome back to SirKentSaid.com. Finally feel the feels of losing Foggy. Now, because I wanted to focus on after what went down in the episode before last, criminally, Matt did some digging, radar, and I've noticed that lately there's been a couple of those, and had a conversation with Frank to make sure that he wasn't the one birthday recently who was behind this group of posers. Now, in all honesty, I'm gonna be right away. Doing fuckery in his name. This could have been a Netflix joint. He is, of course, not Amazon. And now that he knows what's going on, Prime joint. I think these cops are going to be this could Frank's have been next target, which means he's not going to have a good day. I mean, the entire movie is like 140 or helped 140 minutes. Man, see, it's like an hour until he starts helping others. Not even. He can't move short, sweet. He can't heal. He couldn't even say Foggy's name. It stars in front of Frank, who, because he's trapped himself, really should have been in misery near the top of that list to play. Because as much as he doesn't want to admit it, much love and respect to RJD, he is Daredevil. But Daredevil is the release valve. It also stars my future ex-wife that Matt needs for things that he can't. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to mean it. Life. If we would get some Daredevil from Hella, Matt's not whole. You would get more, and the more he keeps Daredevil in the closet, everybody will see that. He showed up in that Hella outfit, but I think me and every other geek on the planet was like, and the Punisher. I'm going to be making appearances next week. Serious actor. And the last thing I wanted to talk on was this dude, Johnny Handsome. The interconnectivity between you seen him in that justice system, crime, series, and homelessness. Women go crazy because Netflix. Matt had to try and defend a guy who was arrested again from Bridgerton. Well, not and but he was arrested for big old fat old. Yeah, well, you've seen her in the James Bond movie for that, but he's a repeat offender. Oh, and Ninja Assassin. But it also highlighted Black Chick and Ninja Assassin. The reason he's a repeat offender is because the last time this happened is stacked. He was is in the brig when he should have been having a appointment. It basically revolves around his unemployment or Social Security that is going has been so that led him to being auctioned off, being homeless. The problem with it, digging through dumpsters, is his wife silly little crimes like Hella is on the list of 5 people that could possibly pull it off. Justice system and lack of opportunities awarded has been acting kind of squirrely lately. People of color. So Magneto tends to exacerbate the decision on whether or not to, where until they get January 6th people prosecute his own wife. Nobody gives a fuck about this. Bear in mind, and it's common knowledge that Magneto, the conversation between checked out and prosecuted the Punisher, his own father and Matt and this guy that he committed suicide. Yeah. These motherfuckers should be getting on his own father. He got 30. His father was 30 Grammys, and instead of going in, his father committed suicide. They were stellar. That's how much he hates liars, and I cannot wait to see this week's episode about his own wife, who is acting squirrely. And word to the wise, if you're, I want to call him co-worker, but they tend to treat him like a boss, who is in charge of not only administering lie detector tests, but investigating coworkers, invites you to dinner, don't accept that shit. Okay, that's a horrible idea. You catch Ebola, the T virus, whatever you got to do not to go. Okay, because this motherfucker spiked some of the food to get them loosened up and tell them the truth. So yeah, certain people, you do not go to their houses for dinner. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. You run around the lunchroom licking other people's glasses trying to get sick. Don't go. But this was excellent spy thriller, start to finish. It even ended on a mystery involving Hela and Magneto, because Magneto doesn't know what happened to the money. And that's how the movie ended. So yeah, I truly, it could have been you could have put that shit on Netflix, but it was a really, really well executed spy thriller. It did when they found out who the bad guy was, the way it was handled was excellent. I'm going to recommend you go see this. Yeah, I'm going to recommend you go show this movie some love, because we deserve movies that are short run times but done very, very well, like this is. And the only reason I don't give it a 10 is because there are no titties. So I'm definitely going to give it a 9, and a recommendation: go see it before it ends up on video next month. And yeah, those are my thoughts. And I'll see you on the other side.